This video is going to be a week of trades. So every day I'm gonna bring y'all along with me in the morning when I take a setup, and I'm gonna show it to y'all. I'm gonna set a goal every morning for the type of trade I'm trying to take. Preferably it'll all be supply and demand. If not, I might take a liquidity grab here and there. But to set a goal for my intention for the day, not going to be attached to winning or losing, because obviously we want to win the trade. I'm going to attach a separate goal, separate from the P&L, separate from the win or loss, and I'm going to see if I can, 1, follow my trading plan, 2, execute my trades properly, and 3, make good decisions when it comes to picking my setups. Right now it's about to be 8 o'clock. If we get a setup today, I'll come back and show y'all. If I don't get a setup today, then I guess I'll just see y'all tomorrow. Here's the first supply that I'm looking at on US 30, and then here's the second one I'm looking at on NAS. Now both of these would have been good, but the only thing I don't like is this supply formed at like 5 in the morning. This one formed around like also 5 in the morning. It is currently 8 o'clock, so it's already been 3 hours since these supplies have been made. So I don't really know about taking an older zone. And we can see here, like, US 30 is holding on to this 15-minute demand, and then NAS is over here making higher lows. There's potential that when price, or if price comes back to this zone, that sellers will be out of the market, and the zone will either like fake me out or it will just not hold. I'm also looking at oil and gold over here. Nothing's really happening right now on any of my symbols. 9:30 just passed. Currently 9:41. We have news in like 20 minutes, so that may interfere with what I'm looking at. But gold finally broke this low right here. All the EMAs are kind of sort of lighting up. The 200 is still kind of flat, so we may still be getting chopped up. I'm also looking at NAS. I really like this breaker structure. Again, we still have news in 20 minutes, so that may interfere, but I like where all the EMAs are lining up on NAS. Especially I like how the 50 and 13 are crossing at my zone, so that's kind of good. It is about 10:25. I have like 5 minutes left in my session because I usually stop trading around 10:30. Right now there's a supply on NAS and there's a supply on oil that's currently playing out, but I did not take it because according to my sample size notes, which y'all know I do like a sample size of my live trades every like 25 trades. According to those sample size notes, me taking the lowest supply or the highest demand within the hour of 10 o'clock, usually I lose on those. Also, this week is NFP week, so that's another reason why I'm being very picky today. It's looking like a no trade day for me. Good morning, y'all. It's currently Wednesday, September 4th. We got about like 20 minutes until 8 o'clock, which is when my session starts, and I'm just currently doing my daily report card. I'm doing the pre-daily report card, which is my morning review, and of course, which I want to talk to you about, my potential psychology / execution error prevention checklist. Basically, it's this part that I added to my DRC where I just think of every possible thing, or at least three possible things, whether it's psychology related or execution related, that I could possibly do wrong today, so that I could just get ahead of myself and catch it before it happens. So I'm trying to think, what potential errors could I make today? I'm thinking 1, cutting my winners. How can I prevent that? 1, following my rules. I have rules in place where I am not allowed to cut my loss either within 20 minutes. I need to be in my trade for at least 20 minutes before I consider getting out early, because I want to give my trade a chance to work out. And then I'm gonna also say using proper risk management can also probably help with that, because if I know that my full stop loss hit is within my risk management plan, then it shouldn't even be a problem if I do take a loss. So I shouldn't even have that urge to want to cut my trade early. Hesitation to enter my trades. I hate when I do that, because it's like, why am I hesitating when it's the same setup? Like, what you scared of? I could prevent this by making sure I'm doing an in-detail analysis. I'm also going to say using proper risk management, because again, if I'm using proper risk management, then what am I scared of? Just get in. Also, keep in mind that you do not need to know what happens next in order to find yourself in a winning trade. For the last error that could possibly commit, I said lack of focus / multitasking during the session. And to prevent that, I said remove all my distractions, So I kind of don't have any distractions around me right now other than my phone, but I kind of deleted like all social media off my phone, so there's nothing to do up there anyway. I also said focus on reading the candlesticks even when you're not in a trade. So my goal today is to take an A grade setup. I'm willing to be flexible a little bit and take a lower grade setup only if the higher time frame is lining up with that analysis. Keep in mind it's NFP week, so I'm still trying to be cautious. All right, y'all, I just took this setup. The reason I took this setup really wasn't based off my main confluences, because there's a lot of things I don't like about this setup. It's counter trend. The EMAs on the 15-minute are kind of in the way, and on the 1 hour, but I do feel like we're going up to day one because all these lines, dang, can't even see. All the higher lows that are being made in this range, as well as my 1-to-1 is before hitting the 50 EMA, so that makes me a little bit more comfortable, and my stop loss is very small, so it wouldn't even be that big of a loss. See, my stop loss is only 13 points, so it wouldn't really be that big of a loss if this trade went against me. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I'm so nervous right now. I'm trying to control myself so hard right now. This is not A quality, I'm telling y'all that right now. It's not my A quality setup, and I'm aware of that. Trade is over, it hit my stop loss. That's what I get, bro. That's what I get. That's what I get. Let me see what's gonna happen though. If this goes back up after hitting my stop loss, I swear I'm not getting back in though. I'm not getting back in. Okay, y'all, this is my trade. Price wicked. It got me. It got me. I have a couple options for what I could do next, right? Because my session, it's still 8:41. Like, my session doesn't end till 10:30. My max trades that I could take in the day is 2 trades. So I can end my session now. Bro, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at NAS. It did a liquidity grab at the zone. Now it's pushing back up. It's all about timing, bro. Y'all, ain't no freaking way. Yeah, I was liquidity, bro. I was liquidity. That's crazy. That's what I get for trading in the range. I feel like if I re-entered, because I saw the liquidity grab happening, and I was like, dang, should I get in for a liquidity grab? But I felt like that would have been a little bit of revenge trading, because why would I enter back in on the symbol I just lost on? How do I know that my mental is okay for that right now? I have to show y'all. I have to show y'all. That's crazy. Hold on. That's crazy. Look how price did me, bro. Did a liquidity grab at my zone. Hit TP. I really let the market play me like that today. Only lost like 150 today because of my small stop loss. So I have room to take another trade, definitely. Yeah, I possibly could. Y'all, I might take another setup. Just got into this gold liquidity grab. My entry is at the correct entry, but clearly I did not get in at the first break of the candle. So we're gonna see how this one's gonna do. Hopefully today could be a break-even day. We really just need to break past this 50 EMA. If we could break past the 50 EMA, then that would be very good. I also like where the EMAs are at on the 1 hour too. See the 13 right there, and price is kind of wicking it right there. So we're gonna see, y'all. Let's see if we can get a break-even day. This could be a little bit dangerous because that 200 is flat, and clearly prices are kind of in this consolidation. But I will say liquidity grabs are better for consolidating days than supply and demand. So let's see. Hopefully we can get some bearish momentum to hit this TP. So we finally closed below the 50. We have 15 minutes towards news, y'all. I'm gonna try to hold this as close to news as I possibly can, but I don't think I'm gonna hold this through news.
Thanks, Red.
Oh, finally, my trading day is over. My session is now over. I pretty much made back my loss that I had today on NAS with that gold liquidity grab. So that was good. The NAS trade I took today was a little bit hasty because I did have a bias that the market was going to go up today, which it did, but the timing of that setup was off. And I'm not surprised because price had not broken past the 50 EMA yet, and it was counter trend overall. And counter trend, like, I know that counter trend has a way lower win rate. So honestly, why did I even take that? Like, I know my bias was bullish, but I should have just not traded that because it's still counter trend. While US 30 was not counter trend. Like, I could have waited for US 30 to give me a break of structure, which it did eventually at 840, which was like right after I lost on that NAS trade. And all the EMAs were already in alignment on US 30 compared to NAS, where all the EMAs weren't in alignment yet. But US 30, the EMAs were in alignment. So I should have just been a little bit more patient and waited to actually see what I actually wanted to trade, which was my ideal setup. I don't feel like today I executed the best. I don't feel like I made the best decisions. I feel like I was a little bit hasty. Gold liquidity grab ended up working out. I did not get in the first break of the candle because the first break of the candle on the gold liquidity grab happened around 8:45, and at that time I was taking a loss on NAS. So I did not get into that, but I was watching it the whole time and it kept coming back to the entry. So I was like, okay, well, next time it come back up to my entry, I'm about to get in and I'm gonna put my stop loss where it's supposed to be and I'm gonna get this liquidity grab when luckily it hit my TP before news and now my trading day is over. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's Thursday now. Today is basically my last day to get a good trade for the week because I usually don't trade on NFP week. On NFP day. We have a lot of news today. That alone could stop me from taking a trade just because I be trying to avoid news. My goal today is to literally just perform better than I did yesterday. I want to make better decision making. I also don't want to settle on a lower grade setup because I feel like I did that yesterday on NAS and on even the gold liquidity grab. Like, both of those were not A quality setups. My goal today is to at least like take a setup that I know is A quality. I'm gonna come back with me if we get a setup. If we don't get a setup, I guess I'll just end the video here. So I'm looking at the setup on gold to possibly take. The only thing I don't like about it, one, we closed below the 13 EMA. So that's kind of telling me that the momentum is switching to bearish. I also don't like how high up we are. We have all these gaps and we haven't really had a real pullback yet. The main concern is just like the trend is over. Okay, update on the gold zone. We just blasted right through it. So I think the momentum is definitely switching to bearish now. Looks like it's doing a liquidity grab right now. It kind of looked good though. Like that wick looks really good. I'm just not as confident that buyers are still in the market right now. I mean, it's 9:15 and it's been pushing up since London. Is New York gonna let us win like that? Is New York gonna let the buyers win like that? I don't know. Because if they are, they need to let me know so I can get into this liquidity grab. Because why that break of candle looks so good? Hold on. Should I take this, y'all? It has two major cons though, so it's not even A quality. Dang. And y'all, I'm gonna have to wait for something else. I still got a whole, what, 45 minutes until my session's over. We have news at 10 o'clock. It's gonna be 10 o'clock in like 13 minutes. But y'all, gold liquidity grab was kind of the move. Like, you just can't predict this stuff, bro. I really, really, really wish y'all could have saw my reaction to this oil trade. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Being real transparent right now, I have such a strong urge to like jump in the market right now. Like, I really do. I'm trying to wait till after news at least so I could make sure that I'm taking an A grade set. That's my overall goal. And I was about to get into this oil trade even though it wasn't A grade. I was like, man, I could probably still take this. Bro, it shot up. Gave the break of the candle, like literally almost past your TP. Then wicked, bro, and stopped you out. I wish y'all could have saw my reaction to that because that was actually crazy. And now it's about to hit TP. Liquidity grabs, bro. It's all liquidity grabs today. Just supply and demand is not hitting right now. All liquidity grabs. Is that gonna hit TP? It's like I keep passing up on setups and they keep winning. Like, I hate when I do that. Gold had another liquidity grab. This time it was bearish, and y'all know I have a feeling that sellers were coming in and I wanted to get in, bro, but I was like, no, let me not. Oh my gosh, oil. I think I need to be done for the day. Like, my emotions are a little bit heightened right now. I got like 29 minutes in my session, so at the last minute I did see this NAS demand. Everything is ideal on it. The only thing I don't like is this box is huge, but if I can just get my 1-to-1, then I'll be happy. Finally, I could sleep tonight. Let me stop playing. Okay, y'all, as y'all just saw, my TP just got hit on NAS. My week is over, okay? And I just feel like this week had so many heightened emotions. I don't even know if I broke down the trade for y'all. I didn't even show y'all. I guess I'll show you real quick. This is my setup that I took on NAS. It was just a simple demand. The only thing I didn't really like about this trade was the 200. Well, price is above the 200, which is good, but the 200 is still kind of flat looking. Also, we had reached yesterday's daily high right here, and it kind of like wicked in that area. But I liked how we were in momentum. Another reason why I like this trade is just the gaps on the higher time frame, because you know price likes to mirror itself. So since we reached this low, and then we start making like these wicks down in this area at yesterday's daily low, I'm thinking, okay, we start breaking structure on my entry time frame. It could be a good opportunity to take buys. That's my week, y'all. I'm about to honestly, I'm not even about to review this trade right now. I need to just step away. I just need to step away. It's currently 10:28, literally last trade of my session. I mean, y'all saw me. I don't know how much I'm gonna keep in this video, but I was kind of mad. Like gold was just giving pips away today. Gold was giving points away today, but just not to me. I'm glad that NAS, my main symbol, was able to come through for me today. And also, I'm interested to see if after, like if we drop from this point, because I have been making note that yesterday's daily high and yesterday's daily low are good areas for reversals. So price may not want to go all the way up here to fill in those gaps I showed y'all today. So that'll be interesting to watch happen today, but I'm gonna watch from the sidelines. I'm done. Okay, I'm done.